Liverpool in further talks with Leeds. Liverpool sporting director Jürgen still has plenty of items on his to-do list as he enters the final stages of the transfer window. According to reports, Liverpool are on the verge of leaving defender Nat Phillips to Leeds United. Removing the centre-back from the books is a high priority for coach Jürgen Klopp and sporting director Jürgen, while the Reds' summer transfer fund could be increased as a result. Phillips made 20 appearances for Liverpool in 2020-2021. He was transferred in a campaign where Klopp's back line was devastated by injuries. Then in the last 2 years, the defender has only made 8 appearances for the Reds in all competitions. It is now clear that Phillips, who gathered dust in the peripheries last season and spent the previous campaign on loan at Bournemouth, will not be permanent at Anfield. Now, according to recent reports, Leeds are interested in bringing him to the Championship. Not only that, but talks are believed to be advanced between the two clubs on a deal that would bring Liverpool a healthy £10 million. Leeds are reportedly putting together the final details to replace Max Wober, who has joined Borussia Mönchengladbach on loan for the season. Phillips, 26, could bring valuable high-end flying experience to Daniel Farke's locker room. The centre-back replacement will no doubt come as a boost for Klopp, provided he can use the funds to make more squad improvements before the window closes on September 1st. Liverpool are heavily linked to Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. However, Schmadtke and Klopp saw 2 heavy offers for the talented teenager rejected, and the Saints resisted for £50 million. Midfield reinforcements will play a key role at Anfield in the coming weeks. While Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai, who arrived in the summer, each presented Klopp with new options in the middle of the park, the gap left by the breakups has still not been filled. Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, James Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Arthur Melo left the club when the transfer window opened. Therefore, it is necessary to introduce new names in their place. In this context, it is very important for Nat Phillips to provide funds to the club. It was hardly used last year anyway, and it doesn't seem to have a future at Anfield this summer either. With the departure of Phillips, Liverpool will have a solid 4 central defender, and the Reds are definitely looking to get a defender this summer. Research continues on the market, but there is a very short time left for the new season. Klopp will oversee another pre-season friendly match against Darmstadt before competitive action begins. With Liverpool's first game of the season against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, the Blues hope to get a quick start under new coach Mauricio Pochettino. Therefore, the tough season will start with an extra difficult match. Liverpool's Egyptian star received an offer from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Pro League club Al Ittihad is trying to sign Mohamed Salah from Liverpool, according to a report from the Middle East. Liverpool have lost several players to clubs in Saudi Arabia this summer. Salah's offensive teammate Roberto Firmino went to Al Ahly, captain Jordan Henderson went to Al Ettifaq, and Al Ittihad himself signed Fabinho. Now, according to Al Riyadiyah, Fabinho's new club is in serious talks to sign Salah from Liverpool. News over the weekend suggested that Salah would already be leaving for a lucrative transfer to the Saudi Pro League next year. His status as one of the world's highest-profile Arab athletes has made him an ideal candidate for the emerging football league. However, according to the latest allegations from Al Riyadiyah, Al Ittihad appears to be trying to remove Salah from the Premier League and Liverpool sooner than expected. A contract worth €180 million for 2 seasons is said to be on the table for Salah. Moreover, Al Ittihad will be willing to pay Liverpool £60 million to sign the Egyptian international. However, Liverpool has a 2-year contract with Salah. Last season, he scored 30 goals for the Reds despite a sad one. So even at 31 years old, a £60 million price tag would definitely seem low. Especially when the offer comes from a destination with great financial support. Moreover, the report acknowledges that Salah still has a lot to offer in the Premier League. Therefore, he may be inclined to stay at Liverpool. Since joining the club from Roma in 2017, Salah has scored a total of 186 goals in 305 games, making him the 5th highest goalscorer of all time. During his time with Liverpool, Salah won 7 trophies. Due to his extraordinary talent, there are quite often rumours of interest from elsewhere. but it's now gearing up for a 7th season on Merseyside after hitting a big deal last summer. If he goes to Al Ittihad, the current Saudi champion, Salah will be able to connect with Karim Benzema after the Ballon d'Or winner recently joined the Jeddah team from Real Madrid. Their squad, led by former Wolves and Tottenham boss Nuno Espirito Santo, also includes N'Golo Kanté, following the midfielder's free transfer from Chelsea. It is not yet clear whether Salah is following them, but it will remain a clear target for the Saudi League. Furthermore, it may be a cause for concern if a particular suitor has been identified from the competition. The Egyptian star is a crucial part of Klopp's system, and his consistent performance in the Premier League over the years has made him an absolutely indispensable option. Mohamed Salah may be the only name to fill his place in Liverpool's squad right now. The 31-year-old player has almost no alternative in his position. So if a breakup happens now at the start of the season, Liverpool would have taken a huge hit before the season started and would certainly lose their claim. The Reds seem to be in real trouble with Saudi clubs this summer. If success is to be desired in the league and in Europe, Salah must be retained, at least this year. The £17 million player is willing to drop the championship winners to join Liverpool this summer. Playing for Bayern Munich, Ryan Gravenberch is ready to leave the German champion and transfer to Liverpool this summer. Liverpool has made no secret of their desire to expand their midfield options this summer. With only 2 people brought in so far, the gap has not been filled, and Jürgen Klopp wants at least one more transfer before the transfer window closes. Ryan Gravenberch is one of the players Liverpool are interested in. It is said that the Dutch star is also looking forward to Liverpool. However, Bayern Munich may not be as eager as the Dutch player to make a deal. Talking about the £17 million midfielder, Romano said, "They love Ryan Gravenberch 100%. They really like the player, and the player is open to the idea of making a move. It's not easy to talk to Bayern when they say no. The only way to make it happen is on the player's side. So, if the player goes in there and says, okay, sell me out because I don't want to stay here." Right now, the player is interested in the current situation because he wants to be a starter. He wants to be an important player. He wants to have a steady start. That's why Ryan Gravenberch wants to talk to Bayern again to clarify his position, he said. Something still in the early stages between Gravenberch and Bayern, and at the moment Liverpool can only wait. There's no point in making offers or starting negotiations if Bayern doesn't want to sell. Gravenberch's willingness to join Liverpool may not be enough to secure a deal above the line this summer. Bayern seem to be working hard on a deal for Harry Kane, but won't want players leaving this month to complicate their work. Gravenberch may be the last junior midfielder to join Liverpool, but he's already a veteran international. What Liverpool desperately needs right now is definitely midfield, which means the club will likely try to sign Gravenberch.